Welcome back to ESC Unfiltered, and today we have a song from BTS. Thank you to one of our subscribers for recommending this one. It's called Hip-Hop Lover. Am I saying that right, Carlos?
Yep, that's that's the name of the song. Oh, well, I don't know. It says hip hop Phil on it, but in parentheses it says hip hop lover. I'm pretty sure that's the. I used hip hop lover because someone put that in one of the comments for you to react to next. That you would really like that. I haven't heard this song either though. So there's no actual video, so there's gonna be a live version of the song. And
All right.
yeah, I mean it had subtitles. I made sure it had subtitles for us to be able to obviously read the titles. I will stop a lot, especially since this is gonna be my first time as well. I do stop and rewind, so on. So Eddie, you might get a little annoyed, but I like to try to know what the hell they're talking about.
I'll try not to get annoyed. I'll try not to. Okay, I can't promise nothing, but
But anyway, so here it is, BTS Hip Hop Lover.
시청이면 내가 다가와 내가 못하는 새로운 기회 But people keep asking baby why you love that hip-hop shit 그럼 나는 말해 이유는 없어 cause it's hip-hop shit 별거 없어 에픽하 난 빛으로 chasing eyes Let's count the medic while the double style in my mind But guess what? Don't wait.
Oh, yeah, he said. That's what I was about to say. I mean, I don't think I know any KRS-One music, but I know of KRS-One. He's a real OG.
a real OG, bro.
I mean, but did he say he said, I mean, I'm already stopped. See, this is the problem now. I do this a lot. So this is J-Hope now. This song again. They look really young here. I almost didn't recognize them. So yeah, let's go back a little. The first guy was RM. If you didn't know who that was.
L-pop 몸으로 느끼며 개판 부가도 기타 old school 리듬 타 Big hit 위타게 rap과 혀를 밀착 두각을 나타내 지금은 랩 댄스 교재판 프로모션 다 듀버보이 에픽하이 선수 날 일어서서 무명의 무대 아무것도 모르는 날 일으켰지 내 맘을 올린 난 픽스트링 몸으로 그려만 했었던 비디오 투팍이 나타나도 하게 피
When he lit it up Friday night, I became more inspired. Right? Is it one of J. Cole's songs or albums called Friday Night Lights?
Yeah.
So that's what he was referring to there. And I think they just said the translation is backwards.
Yeah, when I lit up Friday night, I became when he lit up Friday night.
Right.
So I think it was it's a
either
a song, maybe his album is called Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, something like that.
You know.
But yeah, it's
so I became more inspired to write my own songs. So this is J-Hope.
Yeah. It's hard to
So
make.
yeah, it does. It does make
Makes
sense. It's like J.
that's his
Cole is one
guy.
of his idols.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry, go ahead. What you were saying?
nah, like I said, like starting off with the reference to begin. One they coming off with the I think it's called I ain't gonna say the first word, but dudes in Paris. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's the
okay.
beat.
Oh,
Referencing from
okay.
that's
That's
Jay
Jay
Z and
Z and
Kanye
Kanye.
West.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay.
You know,
Yeah, now that I think
I'm
about it,
thinking
yeah, I can hear it.
they using
The
that beat at
beginning.
the beginning. Doot, 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 doot.
Yeah, yeah. That's
So
good catch.
yeah, they really inspired by the American hip
Hip
hop.
hop.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Referencing Express Biggie, Tupac, and Nas. I learned about more
Ooh.
about myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, like they these
They,
three rappers up here, because are really influenced by the American rappers.
yeah, which is you could tell by the style that they rap at. Like you could tell, like I feel like they are very close as far as like, especially in I guess outside of the Western world, that their style is very similar to our style, and I think that's why they're very relatable to us when a lot of people hear them rapping. I'm like, oh crap, like these guys could actually spit bars. Well, they studied probably obviously the greats, and
Yeah.
and obviously it's influenced them. So yeah, this is a pretty cool track. I like how they are trying to give a shout out to everybody, letting know everybody is like, hey, this is where I got my style. This is what inspired me. This is obviously for J Hope. It went a little like I think in the beginning of his verse he said that he used to dance to this stuff, and then after he listened to the Cold World thing is when he got inspired to write his own music like that. I may have misinterpreted
Hmm.
a little bit, but yeah, I mean yeah, this is basically a shout out to all the greats that they've studied or admire.
모로코에만 했었던 비결 투팍의 나타나도 하얗지 내 세상을 만들기 전에 거울 금을 밤을 비추새 붙어서 영감을 받고 써가는 공을 맹글 사내 캔들이 그들의 음악을 내 그의 오디션 내 미션 싸게 테두리 잡아둔 세상의 최고의 뮤지션 끝없는 딕션 Alright 내 본능이 고라 어떤 랩이든 어떤 춤이든 감각적인 교감 이제
No matter what rap, no matter what dance, I'm in tune with this with my senses. That's pretty sad.
내 삶 속의 공간 늘 힙합으로 녹아 오늘도 wild for the night 내 몸을 feel like it's time for your time for your rhythm 힙합은 찾아왔어 살며시 살며시 어린 나이가 엄마를 찾듯이 자연스럽게 내 삶에 스며들었지 그 잠시 초등학생뿐이어서 나 그래서야 꿈을 제자리 I wanna rap 난 그가 비춰 삶을 혐오했던 꼬맹이의 조직감 저 위에 모두가 부탁만이라 여러분 안에서 자리를 고쳐 힙합은 날 성들이 제비 기본한 그 어린 날 속약 속에 종이에 적어내는 소화 덕분에 난 아들을 잘 부딪히고 가슴대고 난 산속이자 겁시나 던지고 밤새도록 갈았던 문이 패치게 날 너는 끝이 난 결국 잠시도를 받는 언성 내서 배고프 채우고 갔던 right 던지는 그 위에서 다른 모습 힙합이 뭐냐고 당당히 답을 하지 나의 전부라고 그 결과내 인생 자체를 음악 안에 펴묻었어 이 문화를 사랑하기 지나면 난 골백도는 넘기는 죽었어
Yeah, killed that. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I liked his verse.
Yeah.
Sugar was in that. He's like, I'm pretty much, it took over me. I was sitting there scribbling on the back of my notepad in school instead of paying attention in class. He was like, I'd rather, did he say that? He was like, I'd rather have, I'll give up a easy life, but basically, and pursue my, to pursue my dreams. Everybody was trying, and everybody was trying to stop him.
Yeah, but then he also referenced the I guess the Korean culture when it's like I guess they want him to go study the math
Yeah,
and his
yeah, yeah,
problems, and he didn't
exactly.
want to
Yeah.
do that. It's like basically like that's like the Korean culture.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
엄마를 찾듯이 자연스럽게 내 삶에 스며들었지 그 잠시 초등학 때뿐이어서 나 그래서야 꿈을 꿨네 I wanna rap 난 그가 비춰 삶을 혐오했던 꼬맹이의 조직감 저 위에 머리가 붙잡고만 이라 여러분 안에 기다리는 곳 힙합은 날 속들이 깨진 기본만 그 어린아 속약 속에 종이에 적어내는 수박 덕분에 난 아직은 잘 부딪히고 가슴대고 남산동이자 겁시나 던지고 밤새도록 갈았던 문이 패치게 날 너는 끝이 난 결국 당신거를 받는 언성 내 배고프 채우갔던 락 던지는 그 위에서 다듬어진 힙합이 뭐냐고 당당히 답을 하지 나의 전부라고 물결간에 인생 자체를 음악 안에 펴묻었어 이 문화를 사랑이 지나면 난뭘 백번은 넘기는 죽어
I love that verse, like this line right here. If loving this culture was a sin, I would have died 100 times.
Well,
That was
that
hot.
song, yeah, that song just basically summed up everything. You know what I'm saying? Of how they got inspired, of their fight to try to get into the music. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like it just summed everything up in one thing. Like I said, I love the way as a group they blend. You know what I'm saying? You got the R&Bs, you got the bars, so yeah, I know I like this song. I really know I like, even though like I said, it's mostly in Korean, but trying to keep up with the words, just hearing the flow and style in their language,
Oof. Yeah,
like it goes good. Like it goes good. And I know what I'm saying I can respect, like I said, they mentioned a lot of OGs, Eminem, KRS-One, Biggie, Nas, Tupac, even Mac Miller, Kanye, but he was the same Kanye, probably not now Kanye, but back then when he first started with college dropout, you
hmm
know,
Yeah, Cole.
they mentioned, yeah, old Kanye, you know what I'm saying? Because
No,
he
no,
was
no.
hot back then when he first dropped,
No, I'm saying they
so
also Cole. They mentioned Cole as with J Cole
yeah, they mentioned J. Cole.
as well.
So like I can admire this song for just basically telling the story of look at it
Yeah,
now. Say, oh y'all try to stop us from like trying to live our dreams, you know what I'm saying? But if loving this music industry was a sin, I would have died 100 times.
that's a
You know what I'm
great.
saying?
That,
So
that's a great line.
yeah.
That
So
pretty much
you
summed
gotta
it
give it
up,
up to them because at the end of it, it worked for them. You know
right?
what I'm saying? Number one in Korea, and even that they even got what uh a plaque from from Korea, from the Korean president,
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, yeah. From the guide, yeah,
applauding them for
promoting.
expanding or promoting Korean culture.
Oh wow,
You
damn,
know
you
what I'm
you
saying?
remember a lot of that. That was like 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I remember that. Even though you think I wasn't paying attention, you know what I'm saying? I remember that they got the plaque from there from because I was like, oh, all right. So
They've
even
been.
though they try to stop you, your family, your friends, you know what I'm saying?
You
Even
did your
probably
thing.
people who didn't think y'all would make it, try to stop you. Y'all still stuck to your thing. You stuck to your dreams. Y'all made it work, and right now y'all on top. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the Western, what you want to call Western culture influence of hip hop,
To
they're
hear it.
inspired by, and that's yeah, you can hear it. You know
It's
what I'm
not
saying? Especially
even.
starting up with the dudes in Paris beat.
Yeah. Well, that's the funny thing with BTS. So you could tell like right now we're just right now in their hip hop phase, like the heavy hip hop phase. But you can even in their pop music and their R&B music and stuff like that, you could tell where they got their influence from the beat selections to the way they sing their
The
songs, the way their
rhythm.
rhythm. Yeah, that's right, the rhythm of the song, the way they dance, the way they sing, the way they carry themselves. You could tell where their influence really was. So
Hmm.
it's very potent with them, and I think that's why they're extremely relatable I think a lot of people didn't really know too much about that, especially when they took over the U.S. by storm. They were like, "Oh man, it's just another pop group." And when you start diving into the actual music, I think they only did that to get known over here. And you start diving into stuff like this, and you're like, "Oh wait, they're a lot deeper than just a pop group." You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? They're a lot different. I
yeah,
mean, so it changes your perspective of what they actually are. So anyway, I like the song. I like again what Eddie said. I like that they went ahead and shouted out all their idols and their influences, and kind of do get a perspective of where their heads were and how much they love hip hop music. And hip hop is what do they usually say? It's like it's there's no music's just like the love language. I mean, it shouldn't matter your language at all. It's just everybody come together through music, no matter the style or anything like that. And that's pretty much what they're showing. Anyway, so without us rambling any more longer, making this video longer, we're out of here. Any more suggestions for Eddie? Keep them coming. All
yeah.
right,
Keep it
we're out
coming.
of here.
Really do appreciate it. You know, give some more recommendations. Thank you to the subscriber who recommended this song, Hip Hop Lover. You know, but until next time, we'll see y'all there.
Peace.
Peace.
Okay, let's go.